what do you think is like the max? Like the max where you can be like competitive still like a world level?
Change.
I say into 50s.
Everything has changed now.
I
It's much different than it used to be, but um, I love to use the example of George. While you were out, we actually were talking about George, and I mean, Crazy George was 67, and I would have said he was the #1 guy in the world.
At 67.
Yeah, I would.
Now that's an extreme case.
It is.
Like, that's not.
I know,
general,
but the thing is
but it doesn't. It
as
means
soon
that
as
that
there's
limit,
one,
that's there. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, as
The
soon as one
potential's there.
person does it, it's like another guy can do it, and another. And I really think that the age will continue to be pushed. Like, I think it all comes down to motivation. Like, if a person has motivation to do it, and they can overcome whatever injuries that they have.
I was gonna say that'd be the biggest thing is once you hit above that 40, 45, if you can maintain that injury free, I think you can go and still be competitive till you're in your 50s. But it's once you hit that age, then you start getting them injuries
It's
or
the
shit
injuries.
starts
I think
occurring.
that's it. I think
That's
from my perspective,
that's when it's
the
really
injuries.
gonna put
It's
you
not
down
the
because
age. If you get injured,
yeah, it's
that's
not
when it
it's
starts
not
to become
like if you're
problematic.
20 and you get injured, 2 months you're back into it. When you're
Right.
50 and you get injured, you're looking at 4, 6, 8 months. That's a lot of time lost, right? And if you ain't using it, you're gonna lose it. So
unpopular reality, your chance of being relevant as an old arm wrestler typically means you will be a King's mover. Just saying. I'm just
not that
saying.
there's anything wrong with that.
I'm just saying, if you plan on arm wrestling in your 50s at a high level, you might be in the open top roll King's move debate. You might find yourself
Desperation.
you might find yourself desperate. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Alta one zone.
Yeah.
What about weight? So you think like if you're an older guy, do you think you could keep it going longer at the heavier weight classes, or do you think the lighter weight classes? Because I know with like fighting, usually the lighter weight classes, age hits you way faster because speed's more important, right?
Yeah.
Whereas with arm wrestling, is speed the most important thing when you're the lighter
you are at
guys?
arm wrestling, apparently.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like
That would be a tough one.
yeah, that's a tough one to say for sure because you have examples of old dudes across all the divisions.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard. I think that the super heavyweight division is the hardest. I really do. Like I think I would have me personally, I think I could remain relevant in the 225-pound division or the 215 or the 230-pound division far longer than I could remain relevant in the open.
Yeah. In the pancake
Just
division.
In the
because
pancake
division.
Yeah.
just the weight load, right? Just the weight load bearings and
Yeah.
everything else that
Yeah.
you're dealing with. It's
Yeah.
and there's not a huge influx between the 230 and the super heavyweights, but I think there's enough.
Can be.
I don't know about that.
There's
There were-
enough.
I mean, we're
I'm not
talking-
sure about that.
You know, there's enough where it's a lot harder on your joints and everything once.
Yeah,
once
I
you're
think
getting
there's
up
a
there.
big difference now between the 225s and the open. I do. Like having pulled in both of them, it's a different game. Like that super heavyweight
Yeah.
division, like there's a lot of strength required.
When you're, I think when you're talking the top 10,
Yeah.
top 10.
yeah,
But anything after that, it's not really too far off.
no, it's not.
Like
Yeah.
So
So the super heavyweight, there's no weight limit then, I guess, right?
0 weight limit. Yeah.